In the field, pretty much every things you can do with the construction staking, boundaries, all of that. I use with Basin Rover and the robotic total station, as well as with Fusion a little bit in the office.
We do a lot of boundaries, shooting a lot of property corners. Say you show up, you can create arbitrary points. Start off with coordinates on the X-pad. You can start off with 5,000, 5,000, assume 100 on northing and easting and elevation. But in the process of laying it out, say you shoot the 4 property corners on the X-pad, after you've done that, you align the matching points or tell it 1 and 10 is now 100 and 110. And with the X-pad, as you move this thing around, it becomes what you want it to be.
So I really like the CAD function that X-pad provides for us. In the field, I'm able to shoot stuff and then go in there and actually run line work and intersect points and do stuff that the CAD team will do inside, but I can just do in the field and kind of skip that step and be able to do that. And it's a very easy process, and I feel very confident in it in the X-pad as well.
So we're having some of the features with X-pad with your interaction with being able to upload our CAD drawings, aerial image, and some line work that it produces in the field. It makes us more efficient. It cuts down on some of the drafting time and some of the errors that you potentially could have in the field. So that aspect alone makes us more efficient, and it's a more valuable tool for us to have as a corporation.
It's been relatively great so far with almost every aspect of it. CAD is probably my favorite part of it. Having the whole CAD on your tablet where you can do basically everything you can do in the office is pretty amazing.
We're getting more into the stakeout and using the stakeout and being able to jump back and forth between GPS to instrument and within the same data collector is helping a lot because, jobs change from day to day, from setup, so you don't have to have 2 or 3 different data collectors. Being able to switch between the GPS to the gun and not lose a lot of time.
The biggest thing is to definitely take the time to commit, to dive into it. It's going to be a learning curve if you're coming from any other program. It's going to have some challenges to it, but if you dive into it and stick with it, you will learn it and definitely end up liking it.
So I picked up X-pad about a year ago during our transition, and really through the updates and all that stuff, I really haven't skipped a beat with my work and being out in the field. So I think it's been a great transition, smooth transition.
If you were switching from another software to X-pad, there's obviously a learning curve. And once you get over the learning curve, it works well with our equipment. We really don't have any problems with it. We like it now, but obviously there was a hurdle to get over with to begin with, as you would with any software. You can't expect to take it out of the box and know it if it's brand new. And the support, again, has been amazing.
One thing that we learned with the X-pad team that, when we ever have a issue in the field, you guys are willing and able to come in and troubleshoot it with us and take our feedback as a whole and implement that into new design changes. So that's very important to us, to have someone nimble enough to understand the needs of the surveyor in the field and how it relates to the day-to-day operations and how we can improve it together.
Just got to understand the functioning of it, and it's not overnight. You got to work with it, and when you get done, the Mesa 3, the X-pad, you can do anything and everything you can think of, but you have to take the time to really understand it, know it, and it's not something anybody's going to teach you. It's every single day, use it. Every single day when you break this X-pad out, make it a point to do something new on it until it becomes your own.